Alright, yo, it's Emmy Visuals and we're back with another video. I haven't dropped in like a year, so today we're gonna switch it up and we're gonna hit you with a banger. Let's go. Damn. But before we get to what we had to do today, we're gonna have to learn how to edit. Oh. Me, I've never edited a single one of my videos. I always send it to the man, the myth, the legend, Icha Cops. This time we're on a budget though. I haven't gotten my diploma. I can't start electric boat. I'm pop, gang. I'm pop. So we're gonna do it ourselves. Alright, so we learned how to edit. We learned the camera angles. We learned lighting. We learned everything we need to start this process. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna jump into the first interview. But this isn't a one-day process. This is multiple clips from different days put into one video. Alright? And it's different perspective. Kids that graduated, parents that didn't graduate, kids that dropped out, kids that got their GED. All of them is this one clip to see how we can help our community succeed.
It was, I dropped out of school because it was an obligation almost. Because when I was in school, my dad passed away. And then I need to work. I want to work to help my mom. And I just need money right away. I don't have money to go to school. Then I have to take that decision because my mom, it was only her and my sister. And I just decided to start working to help her.
When I realized I could make more money in the streets than what my home teachers was making.
Classes were super boring.
I honestly wasn't enjoying school. I would go to school and honestly not do nothing because I was not interested in what they were teaching me, and I felt like it wasn't benefiting me at all, and it just felt like a waste of time.
When you say a waste of time, do you say that because the classes were boring? You felt like time was being wasted because of something else? Why do you say that?
Yeah, the classes were boring, but I felt like my time was being wasted. The amount of time I was at school, I could have went out and got a job and been getting paid that whole time.
My attendance was very bad.
Do you think that attendance being bad had a major effect on your dropout?
Definitely.
My high school attendance was pretty good. I mean, I would only miss if I was really sick or I had a doctor's appointment.
I'd say my high school attendance was pretty good. I'd maybe miss school like once a month. I know that's kind of a lot in some people's eyes, but I think that would be it. Maybe twice in a month, but it wasn't really that bad.
No.
Start my own business.
Start your own business. Did you get slowed down by not having a diploma?
Yeah, absolutely. When I was trying to build the capital to start the business, it was hard to get like a good paying job.
Yes, yeah, that was a very hard decision, very bad decision. Because when I was grow up, I just wanna find a job, a better job, making a good money, and it was very hard. I need school, I need an education, because I need to get a better job. Without the school, you cannot have anything. It's just jobs with no pay, no good pay.
Yes, it affected a lot because I had to work hard. I had to work double to try to get my capital to start my own business.
Okay. And did you ever end up starting your own business?
I started my own business when I was over 40 years old.
Okay.
No, I would not. I currently work as an accountant, and without my college degree, I would not be able to work in what I do now.
No, I don't think I'd be in the position that I would be in. I think I could definitely get to where I am now if I dropped out of high school. And what do you do for work? I currently work at a high school with a college and career department, but for the past 3 years before that, I was teaching 7th grade science. Okay.
Nah, I feel like school never taught me no real life skills.
Alright, would you feel like your classes were just boring, like you weren't learning stuff that you wanted to do in real life?
Absolutely.
Yes, yes. I think that was very important because I need to get a better job. And yes, I decided to get a GED because I need to do something else. I just want to go to the next step and to find a better job to support my family.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. If my life was planned in a way where I could have still been in high school, then I probably would have stayed. Could have been more social and talked to more students and stuff like that. Because after you drop out, you don't really have no one to talk to anymore. Because it's the real world, you know what I'm saying? So I was 16 when I dropped out. So I was a 16-year-old having to try to socialize in the world full of adults now. Because, you know, everybody my age was in school still.
Yes, of course, because if I already finished my high school, I already go to college and get a better job, and I don't have to rush around to try to get my capital to get my own business, which took me a long time. So definitely I will.
Nah, not really. I was kicked out the house, so I had no other option.
My alternative plan there was work to help my mom. I need to help her with the rent and the expense of the house. And that's why I decided to start working.
My parents didn't agree with that, so I had to start my own life from zero. I had to work double, part-time and a full-time, to keep up with my life, pay bills, rent.
Yeah, they said I could either go to school again, like college, because you could go to college with your GED, but I honestly didn't, you know, I don't want to go to school anymore. So I just got a job. They said I should get a job, so I got a job. I started basically providing for myself in a way and not relying on them. So.
A hard conversation that I had with both my parents, and they were basically saying, well, if you're going to drop out of college, what are you going to do? Because not that all of their support and like what they were doing for me was going to leave, but we're going to lean you off of this. Like, we're just not going to let you not go to school and kind of like live at our house, live at either of their houses rent free, and like kind of essentially just let you be a bum, in the sense of that I would like, they kind of put me in a position where like, okay, if you keep doing this, we're going to keep helping you out and getting you through this. But if you're not doing this, then you need to find a job, start paying rent, and kind of like figure that stuff out. And then after that conversation, I like ultimately just decided to stay in college, because I would prefer the help while I continue to figure things out than have to be kind of like alone, or like have to reset from like what I already started my progress in college.